What did I tell you last night, eh?
Beer.
Look now, get it out!
No, beer.
I'm not having my breakfast looking at that thing.
Look, will you just sit down and shut up for a minute? I've got something to show you.
I have time to sit down. I've got work to go to and I'm gagging for a cuppa.
There are more important things in life than a cup of tea, Vera.
Well, I can't think of any right now, so shift it!
Oh, okay. Stand there. Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! What do you think about that, then? Eh?
How much did you pay for that?
All this cost is a bit of hard labour, a few bob for a bulb. The original.
Oh, so that's the one you took off?
All my own work.
I ain't letting it half bad, that, Jay.
Yeah, I tell you what, buy that from a dealer in that condition, it'd cost you a fortune.
Does it work?
Does it work? When I do things, Vera, I don't do them by halves. Here. Do you want to switch it on?
Oh, I'm not
No, go on. You
no
can't.
way, no.
All right. Leave it to the expert, then.
Know what's happening? Know what's happening?
I can see that, can't I? Bought a flaming duff bulb off that flaming fella.
Well, if you can't suss an headlamp out, Jack, what rest chance at back, eh?
Oh, now, come on,
Yeah.
Vera.
I mean, I thought that when you'd finished that, you were going to ride it, not stick it on the flaming mantelpiece.
Ken, coffee. Coffee. I've got to go to work.
God, is it that time already? Oh, thanks. I didn't really expect one this morning.
I've left a shopping list on the table. It'd save me a job if you could get it.
Yeah, all right. Look, about your mother.
The less said about that, the better. I've got to go. Don't forget the shopping. And while you're down there, why don't you pop into the employment agency? It's just round the corner from the supermarket.
I could. Would there be any point?
Well, they've always got plenty of jobs on their books.
Not the sort I'm looking for.
You won't know till you try, will you?
I'll think about it.
Do more than think about it, Ken, OK?
I wondered where those were coming from.
So now you know.
Ah, he said he got a bike. Old Norton, eh?
Velocet.
Ah, I see it is, yes.
200.
I know that, oh yes. I'm not unfamiliar with motorbikes. You know, I used to ride one just like this during the war.
You've had a problem. 1957 model.
Ah, yes, well, it didn't do much change in the post-war years. What do you think?
I think it's stuck, Percy.
Not that, me.
New jacket.
Not me jacket. Me chair. I'm out of me chair.
Ah, they repossessed it. Couldn't keep up the payments.
Oh, very, very funny, yes.
That's a joke, Percy.
Yes,
joke.
the world's coming to a pretty pass when people are more into a load of junk like this than they are about their fellow human beings. And something else, too. You're going to strip that thread doing that.
It's been on a long time as this nut, Percy.
Ah, so's this pot. But if you're being treated like that, it wouldn't do me leg much good, would it? You want some easing oil on that.
I've already used easy oil, Percy.
But you've got to let it soak in. And another thing, bashing away like that, what do you think it's doing to your forks? And your wheel alignment when you come to reassemble it?
I am not a novice, Percy.
Well, you want to go on television then, because you're doing a very good impression of one.
When did you say you were having that pot off?
I didn't.
That would right now suit you.
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't I?
You're a maniac.
Ah.
You're a flaming idiot.
Hey, have you seen Rita's new place? She's got the shop fitters in already.
Ah, well, they'll be opening any time now, you know.
Ooh, she must be run off her feet. Keeping one place going and opening another. Not to mention flitting into the bargain.
Yeah, well, I did offer to help her a hand if she needed it.
You what?
Hey? Oh, I offered to help her. You know, she's gone looking for new furniture for the flat.
You've offered to help her buy new furniture?
Well, I've just been neighbourly.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Well, what else?
Oh, I'd like to know what else, Half Robert. You wouldn't take me to Johnson's when I wanted to go and look at new beds, would you?
I wasted an hour looking for flaming television set. Anyway, we don't need a new bed.
We have had that bed since we got married. So old, all the springs are gone on your side. Every time I turn over, I keep rolling into you.
I think I can cope with that.
But I can't. Do you know you've got a go? Offering your services to old girlfriends. You can't even accommodate your own wife.
Look, she declined the offer, so I'm not taking nobody nowhere, all right?
Well, just make sure you don't. And just remember, Rita Fairclough is not married, but you are.
There we are. Quarter of mince, Mrs. Pierce.
Do you know, they say the way to a man's heart's through his stomach. But I sometimes think Percy hasn't got a heart.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true, Mrs. Pierce.
Why is he never in when I call?
Well, he's not a man to let the grass grow under his feet, is he? Now he's mobile again. Perhaps he's got unfinished business to attend to.
Why, compensation.
Pardon?
I bet he's gone to see about his compensation. Didn't you know he's claiming?
No, I didn't.
And he's expecting to get quite a bit.
Mavis, I'm off to new shop. Look.
Oh, just...
No, I can't stop. There's problems with shelving.
Oh, what's her big rush
Well,
then?
they're fitting out the new shop today, so it's a busy time for her.
Heck, I bet she's worth something moving to that place.
I wouldn't know about that, Mrs. Pierce.
And you wouldn't be telling me if you knew, would you? Well, I'll be off, love. I'll go and whittle Percy out. I wouldn't like to be throwing good money away, would I? Ta-da, love.
Hello, Mr. Barlow. Everything to your satisfaction?
Just about.
Good, good. Because if there's anything you need or anything you especially want, please feel free to consult me.
Thank you. I'll remember that.
Service with civility. That's our motto here at Better Buys. Bye-bye then.
Hey, what were he saying?
A conversation between management and a customer has nothing to do with you at all, Mrs. Duckworth.
Only if it were about me. I'd like you to bear in mind it wasn't me that left me half an home to go swanning off with some flighty piece of stuff.
So, here we are. Hey, they were busy over there when I passed.
Hey, they don't hang about them lads. They'll be finished tonight. Shelving, counter, a lot. There's still a lot to do, of course, you know, moving stuff across and with me flitting.
Well, I did offer to help.
I know you did, and I'm very grateful, but I think I've got everything under control, more or less.
Oh, Rita, the very person I was looking for. Not disturbing anything, am I?
No, don't be daft. We're just having something to eat. Sit you down.
No, I won't do that. I just wanted a word with Rita regarding this afternoon.
Is there something wrong?
No, don't be alarmed. It's just that Mavis and I were talking, and she happened to mention that you were going out this afternoon on your own to buy furniture for your new flat.
Oh, yes, I was.
Well, you'll be happy to know you won't be on your own anymore. Mavis has detailed me to give you my undivided attention and support.
What exactly are you trying to say, Derek?
I mean, I'm at your disposal for the entire afternoon.
Well, you're working. Surely.
All taken care of by one telephone call.
I don't know what to say.
Well, just tell me when to call and where you want taking.
Well, it's very good of you to offer, Derek, but I've already arranged for somebody to go with me.
Oh. Well,
Yes, you see, Al's volunteered yesterday, and I've accepted. Isn't that so, Al?
Yes, sir. Oh, aye, absolutely. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
Well, I hope so. I'm looking for a job.
Come to the right place, then. Have you got an appointment?
No, I was just passing.
That's fine. Mrs. Woods has someone in with her at the moment, but I'm sure we can sort something out if you're prepared to wait.
No, maybe it's better if I make an appointment and come back.
Hang on a minute.
No, it
I
doesn't
can
matter.
easily check for you.
No, really, forget it. It's all right.
No, really, please. We'd like to help. Oh, sorry to bother you, Mrs. Woods. There's a gentleman just come in without an appointment. I will. Thank you. She'll be 10 minutes at the outside. Give you time to fill this out.
What is it?
Personal details, experience, preferences, that sort of thing. Would you like a pen?
No, thanks.
If you need any help, just shout.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Roberts, thank goodness for that. I was giving you up for lost.
Yeah, well, don't take your smoke off yet, love, because I've got to go out again.
Oh, but I haven't had my dinner yet.
No, I know that, but you can have it when Audrey comes. She won't be that long.
Well, where shall I say you are then if she asks me?
Well, I'm going to Johnson's warehouse. Audrey's been nattering me about a new bed ever since we moved out, so I thought I'd go down and see what they've got.
Don't you think you should take her with you?
Ah, well, I'm trying to make it a bit of a secret.
Oh, you romantic old thing, you.
Hey, less of the old. Listen, if you get peckish, help yourself to a pie or a banana, something like that.
I'm sure she won't be long now, Mr. Barlow.
Yeah, well, maybe it will be better if I made an appointment and came back.
Goodbye, Mr. Joplin.
Goodbye.
I'll let you know as soon as we have any news.
Thank you very much.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Barlow. Would you like to come through to the office? So, you're interested in a new position?
I'm looking for a job, Mrs. Woods.
Are you willing to travel?
Within reason, yes.
Take your cut in salary?
Look, I think perhaps we ought to get one thing straight before we start wasting each other's time. I'm not here to be matched up against some outstanding vacancies on your files. I have something very specific in mind.
We don't force jobs on people, Mr. Barlow. And it's not in anyone's interest to put you up for something unsuitable.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
No offence taken.
It's just that, well, I have extensive experience of newspaper work, and I want something in that sort of area.
Perhaps it's better if I read through this first, and then we talk.
Yeah, okay.
Then I can get a better idea of what might suit you if we can't fix you up with something of your first choice.
Oh, well, if you can't do that, I'm afraid I'm not very interested.
Bear with me, Mr. Barlow. We may have something right up your street which you've never considered.
Oh, you've got your life belt, Mrs. Armitage, honestly. Darling. Dear, oh dear. Hey, what are you still doing here in your dinner hour?
Well, Mr. Roberts had to go out suddenly and he asked me to stop here and wait till you got back, so...
Really? Didn't say we're going out this afternoon. Andrew, if he's up to where I think he's up to.
What do you mean?
Rita Fairclough, that's what I mean. If he's taken her looking for furniture, I'll skin him alive.
No, he hasn't done that.
You don't know that man.
No, Audrey, really, he hasn't. He's gone to Johnson's warehouses to look at beds.
There you are, then.
Yeah, but it's not for her, it's for you. He wanted to surprise you.
Really? Oh, and all that bashing away, that thick skin, it's paid off, then.
Where are you going?
Sally, listen. I cannot leave choosing a new bed to Alf. Otherwise, if I'm not there, he'll just choose the cheapest.
I know, but it's supposed to be a surprise. And I've not had my dinner yet.
Oh, lovely, now come on, just choose anything you fancy. A pie, banana, anything. I won't be long, honestly.
Let me at least give them a ring.
No disrespect, and I know you've got your books to clear, but I thought I made it quite clear I didn't want just anything.
It's a very responsible job. And with your arts background, I think they'd be seriously interested.
Yes, well, I wouldn't. I really have no intention of becoming a bookkeeper, even if it is for the local theatre.
Pay's not terrific, I know, but it could be a very stimulating job. And there's no age restriction.
Like I said before, let's just forget it, shall we? Thanks for your time.
Well, we've got your details on file if anything comes up.
Which seems unlikely.
Give us a chance, Mr. Barlow. You've only just set foot in the office. These things take time.
Yeah, look, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's just that, well, I'm not used to being quite so out of demand.
I get a lot of men around your age coming in. And it isn't easy to place them, but it can be done with a little give and take.
Just one problem. I don't want to take what you want to give me.
Have you ever thought of going back to teaching?
No.
It's just I remember how good you were at it.
I taught you?
Bessie Street. Christine Loxon before I got married, not that you'll remember.
Long time ago.
Maybe, but I remembered, and I bet every kid in my class remembers. They all liked you.
I taught you.
I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. Only you were so good at it, it seems a shame to dismiss it out of hand.
Oh, thanks, but too much water has flown under the bridge since I last picked up a piece of chalk.
You know best. Only other thing I can suggest, though I can't put you in touch with anyone, is the tax office. They're always looking for responsible, mature people.
So, tax office or teaching, those are my options.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Goodbye, Mr. Barlow.
Bye.
He used to teach me, that chap. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Reasonable. Right, price them.
Look at this. Hey, I like this.
It's a bit pricey.
Oh, yeah, it is expensive, sir, but we are talking top of the range here. Real quality. It's a big bed, interior sprung mattress, brass headboard, and mahogany trim storage drawer.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it's not a nice bed.
Hey, it's nice and firm.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's very comfortable.
Oh, I don't think you'll be disappointed if you make this your choice, sir. It's not exactly orthopaedic, but well on the way. It's the firmest of our normal range. And as I said, it is a big bed. Plenty of room for the larger person. Oh, go on, sir. Try it. Stretch out.
No.
Oh, go on, I'll give it a whirl.
Well, don't be shy. A bed's a long-term investment. And as you said, it's not cheap. It's something you and your lady wife need to be sure of.
Yeah, well, maybe the lady wife ought to try it then, eh?
Oh, why not? After all, you'll be sharing it with him.
Come on, Rita. Nip in.
I say, dear devil. Oh, here we go out. Oh, say.
What do you think, then?
Oh, I think this is just what we wanted, Al.
It is that, yeah. We're snug as a bug as a rug in here.
Don't get too comfortable, Alfie. You've a shop to run, remember?
Audrey?
Oh, nice of you to remember.
Look, don't you get the wrong idea. This isn't what it looks like.
Isn't it?
No, Alf was just doing me a good turn.
Yes, on a double bed in front of the entire warehouse. I'm glad you think it's funny, Rita.
No, you don't understand. Look, Rita said she wanted a bed, and I remember what you said this morning about wanting one and all. So I came down with Rita to choose her one. And then we were going to look for one for us.
And this is it, is it?
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, Rita's not chosen one. She really likes this one, though.
Oh, that's a surprise. It's very nice. Yeah. 650, is that all?
Yes, madam.
Sounds very reasonable for a bed of this quality.
Oh, it is, madam.
You better wrap it up then, hadn't you? We'll take it with us.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Look as if I'm doing. I couldn't leave this lot out there in that weather. It'd all go flaming rusty.
Rusty? What about my living room, eh? What about my carpet?
It's only a drop of water, Vera.
Come on, out.
Oh, now be reasonable, Vera.
Come on, out, now. And take this with you. Here. And what's this? My raincoat!
Yeah, well, I had to get
You've
some
been
quick.
using my
I had
raincoat!
to get some quick, Vera, didn't I?
Oh, look, it's ruined!
Then it'll clean up.
Clean up. All this is fit for his tipping. Like this flaming motorbike!
Right, well, let's leave all as it is, because I'm late for work.
Hey, you don't go out of this house and get all this junk in the backyard where it belongs.
Vera!
Vera, note out now! Because if you don't, I won't be responsible for my actions!
Hey, where's Jack? Alex spitting blood back there. He should have been in half an hour ago.
Don't know, we came straight here.
Probably got carried away with his motorbike. From what Vera said, he spends all of his spare time on it.
Well, he'll have a lot more spare time if he don't get himself in here before Alec blows.
Is he still not here yet?
Not unless he's disguised himself as the Invisible Man.
Well, he's got 5 minutes and then he's on his bike. What's so amusing about that?
If you don't know, Tiger, I can't tell you.
Yes, love. Usual, please, Mrs. Jim.
Right, you look a cracker. Are you going somewhere nice tonight?
Oh, I hope not, Bet. I just had a hard day on that perfume counter.
I was going to have a word with you about that. I was wondering about discount.
No discount.
Alec!
Where have you been, pal, now?
Sorry I'm late. It was a bit of an emergency.
Haven't you got a clock in your house?
Not now he's got a motorbike.
Yes, very funny. Look, you haven't got time to talk. Get in that back. I'll be through in a minute.
Jack. Jack, oil.
Right.
Come here. You can't go around looking like a grease monkey.
Why not? Everybody treats me like one, don't they?
Look, why don't you behave like a human being? People might be fooled into thinking you are one. And And if I was you, I wouldn't be this late again. Not if you want to keep your job.
Hi.
You're not socialising again?
Working? Had to go for a drink with a prospective client.
Must be difficult.
Yes, it is. So, is dinner ready? I'm starving.
Afraid not.
Oh, Ken. I can't be expected to go out to work and come home and cook a meal. It's not fair. Not when you've been sitting around doing nothing all day.
Well, I never know when you're coming back, and what's the point of wasting food?
Well, you could have put a casserole in. I mean, what do you do all day?
Well, now, let's see, shall we? First of all, I did the shopping, like you asked me to, and got a mouthful of abuse from Vera Duckworth. Then I followed your instructions and went to the job agency, where I was told by someone that I used to teach light years ago that all I was suitable for was either the tax office or the classroom, neither of which they could fix me up with. I had to apply myself. So, you see, I've had quite a busy, full and totally unrewarding day.
You actually went to the employment agency?
Don't you believe me?
Yes, of course I do. I just hope you left them your details.
Along with my self-respect.
Ken, you mustn't give up hope yet.
Yes, well, it's easy for you to say that, isn't it? You've still got a job. In fact, you've got my job.
Well, that's not fair.
Yes, well, life isn't very fair, is it?
Ken, what about teaching?
Don't.
No, come on, Ken. Before you dismiss it out of hand, I mean, it's something you're trained to do, and you could walk into a supply job any time you wanted.
Perhaps, but I don't want to.
Well, what's so very wrong about being a teacher?
Well, I'll tell you what's wrong with it. 1, it's underpaid. 2, it's undervalued. 3, they're overworked. 4, most men of my age are leaving in droves. And 5, if you think that I left my house, my family, my wife, my kid, and my business to go back to something that I left 15 years ago, you don't know me very well. And I'll tell you what, Wendy, that worries me more than not having a job.
Coming up next here on Plus, it's ever-decreasing circles, and Martin is worried about the neighbours. Oh, what a surprise.